Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda
Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Vanvaditam Gaganasarusham Tadvamasyadi Laksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamacharam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyanandam, after this very powerful darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and Tripurantaka Murti, the Bhava Samadhi darshan. Now, after this powerful initiation, let us straight enter into the power manifestation. As today we have been manifesting and going to continue to manifest the great power of Mahima, where we are changing, specifically increasing the size of an object or even our own body. We have been going through various levels of this power. So let's get ready. In the next level, we are going to manifest increasing the size of a particular object blindfolded. So let's keep a blindfold ready. We're going to give a few moments. You can use any opaque cloth. Just tie your eyes and make sure that there's no light falling into your eyes. You should really feel that you see only absolute darkness. Yeah. Let us first enter into the Shastra Pramana as you're getting ready for this round of the power manifestation. Also, make sure you pick the object that you want to increase in size. That can be anything, from a coin, a fruit, a small figurine, anything you have laying around with you, even a bottle cap or a pen, whatever you have at hand. First is the Shastra Pramana from the Shiva Samhita. Maranam kadyate tena sakena pina kadyate tasya syat paramasidhir animadi gunaprada. Death is eaten by him. He is eaten by none. He manifests the highest powers such as Anima, Lahima, Mahima, etc. The great 8 powers, the Ashta Mahashaktis. The Vayu, wind energy, moves equally throughout his body, and the juices of his body are also increased. Rasa Vidhi, the nectar exuding from the ethereal lotus, Akasha Pankaj, also increases in him. Briefly, we hear the benefits of the manifestation of the Ashta Mahashaktis, where even your physical body evolves as you manifest the superconscious mutation. See, manifesting Shaktis from the space of oneness with Paramashiva immediately manifests these powers. It is not that we are manifesting siddhis, which manifest after great effort. Simply by manifesting the oneness with Paramashiva, we can manifest any of the Shaktis. Yes. Hoping all the participants have procured the blindfold at this point. Please settle down. Make sure you tie your eyes completely. As we are entering into this round of the power manifestation now, make sure you measure the scale of the object before you enter into this power manifestation, so you have a way to reconfirm, verify that you manifested this power successfully. We want to give a few minutes for the manifestation. So make sure you measure the size of the object and then blindfold yourself. Really withdraw from anything that you know about the object in this round of the power manifestation. Now sit cross-legged on the floor or on a chair with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. If you can, sit in Padmasana, but if that is not possible for you, any comfortable posture is also okay. Just keep your head, neck, and spine straight. Intensely visualize Swami in your inner space. Visualize that sweet smile in your Ananda Gandha. And hold a powerful cognition that Paramashiva has come down from KAILASA as your Guru, Swamiji, manifesting these great possibilities and powers through you without requesting anything than the integrity sitting for this power manifestation. As we make the decision to manifest the power with will persistence, let us sit and chant the Mahavakya. Sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line and vibrate intensely with the Mahavakya as we get ready to increase the scale of the object.
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham Om
Slowly settle down. Now, please verify the scale of the object and compare it to the first measurement and see by how much the size of the object actually increased. We are going to now enter into the next video, but please let us know about the results of your power manifestation. Earlier, we had already started this video, but due to the start of the darshan preparations, it got interrupted. So other people who had already been starting to watch this video, I'm going to complete with all of you to project this content again. But for now, let us enter into the revelations from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism on how to manifest leadership consciousness.
Subject for today's webinar: Can leaders be created are they born? Listen, both. Let me define leader. Leader is a person who can manifest his conscious decision with the will persistence and manifest it as reality in the real life by giving a conscious breakthrough to his own DNA through quantum leap from the normal natural selection process and lead his life is a leader. Let me repeat. Your DNA goes through a natural selection process called growth. Leader is a person who can use his conscious decision power, will persistence, and give a breakthrough to the slow growth natural selection process, a quantum leap, manifest what he wants as a reality in his life. He's a leader. If your conscious decision, will persistence decides you are a leader, you want to be a leader, you are going to manifest. What do you want? I tell you, that always gives a quantum jump to your natural growth. Natural selection process. I really want all of you to understand. I really want all of you to understand the natural selection process which your DNA goes through. That slow growth is not compulsion or mandation or fate of you. Understand? Till you use the conscious decision power, it can be fate. Once you decide to use the conscious decision power, you can just alter, change, delete, rewrite anything you want. Anything you want. You should know Advaita is not something like a remote possibility you will practice later on. No. It is as simple as having a morning breakfast. You can get enlightened by holding the powerful cognition before your next breakfast. How the death is possible every minute, enlightenment is possible every minute. Enlightenment is the purpose of life, and listen carefully. Is such a good person, good being. Real non-violence comes by powerful cognition. I want all of you to hold on to that powerful cognition you are Paramashiva. Even with you, behave as Paramashiva. Even when you are alone in your bedroom, talk to you as Paramashiva. Behave with yourself as Paramashiva. Demand yourself to be Paramashiva. You will be so integrated to His principles, His vibration. Cosmos will feel so good about you. You will feel so good about cosmos. That is what I call leadership quality. Feeling so good about you and the world and life and everything is leadership. You will feel Brahmanyam Bhaguputratam. I am the favorite chosen one of the cosmos. Brahmanyam Bhaguputratam. I am the favorite chosen one of the cosmos. I tell you. Feeling that is what I call leadership quality that can happen just by holding on to the truth. You are Paramashiva. Strength of your breathing is your life. Strength of your breathing is your energy. Strength of your breathing is your consciousness. Strength of your breathing is your attention span. All these kriyas make your breathing intense but subtle. When your breathing is made intense but subtle, it electrifies various components of your brain. Understand? There are certain pranayamas. It expands your lungs capacity. It expands the Anahata chakra's power. Means ability to include large number of people in you without judging. Understand? More and more you judge, more and more you exclude. Ability to include without judging is expanded through certain pranayamas. That is why yogis are always become very loving people. But bondhus, buddhus, there is a next level where you form judgments but you include them. When certain components of your brain is awakened, it's not that you don't form judgments. You form judgments, but you don't include them. You don't exclude them, you include them. Having proper judgments and including them without excluding them is leadership consciousness. Not having judgments, just including them. You become such fool. Foolishness is not Bolenatha, understand? Sadashiva's name Bolenatha does not mean he is fool, no. He is in such space, never excludes anybody, but he has a right judgment about everybody. Never excludes, but has right judgments. If you exclude because of judgment, you are violent. You will be lifeless. If you include without judging, you will be fool, getting exploited, cheated, finally destroyed. If you include with the right judgment, that is leadership consciousness. Understand, if you have the attitude of why me, even if you are world's richest man, you will not be in the space of completion and relaxed. Just if you develop this one understanding of Tyaga, I don't care about ups and downs. My conscious decisions and conclusions are my life. That's it. That's it. That Tyaga will manifest in tons of ways, like how Tyaga is manifesting in me. I have decided to be ferocious with me and decided to go and be in the temple. Whether it is small or big, only if you make decisions for yourself, you will be complete. And you making decision for yourself should happen from the space of you fitting into the shoes of your responsibility. You deciding to become responsible about your existence. Understand? You deciding to become responsible about your existence. You deciding to be complete about your responsibility. This too makes Ishwaratva happen in you. Understand? Nothing. There is nothing to be achieved in the life other than living Sadashiva and making the world live Sadashiva. Everything else is simple waste of life. Waste of life. You are born deluded into the concept of money, and you run, suddenly collapse. Whether you are successful in saving or not unsuccessful in saving, whether you had it or did not have it, both doesn't matter. You have not even done some good to somebody. Delusion covered by delusion. Understand? Money is great if you use it to fulfill your purpose, if you generate it to fulfill your purpose. But without a purpose of life, money, relationships, people, influence, everything is delusion. By its own existence, which does not bring power, is delusion. By its own existence, Swayam Prakasa, which brings power, is Ishwaratva. Understand, this is the scale. Sit and do the postmortem of your life. Till the last moment, whatever has happened is past. Sit and try to do postmortem of your life. What is the component of me which does not empower me by its very existence? What is the component of me which empowers me by its existence? Purpose. Always empowers you by its existence. Infrastructural support never empowers you by its existence. It can empower you only if it is added to the purpose. Purpose is the one, everything else is zeros. All zeros will have value when the purpose is added to it. Be responsible for your purpose of existence. Understand? Look brings beauty. Purpose brings personality. Look brings beauty. Purpose brings personality. Beauty can never be permanent component of your life. Personality can be the permanent component of your life. The relationships which are built because of your personality are the most stable, permanent, empowering relationships. The relationships which are built because of your look will collapse the moment look changes. Look changes every 24 hours. Forget about 24 hours. The distance changes look. From distant looks, just the reduction in the distance takes away the look. So all look-based relationships, look-based decisions will bring powerlessness and instability into your existence. That is choice. Listen. All these words understand. Choices, multiple choices, look-based decisions, unstable relationships. All these words, somehow it will be connected. Infrastructure without purpose, influence without purpose, money without reason, all this can go on stealing your life because it is delusion. It will show as if you have something, but you don't have. The horses in the army which runs in the front always wins and comes back. Which are in the behind and gets pulled, dies before even going to the warfield. Horses in the army which runs in the front, goes, wins, comes back. The horses which are behind gets dragged and pulled, does not want to come, dies before even going to the warfield. Are you going to be the horses in the front or in the behind getting dragged, pulled? I tell you, life is Kurukshetra. If you decide to be responsible, you are the frontline horses. Go, conquer, win, achieve, be victorious, manifest Shaktis. Or be there getting dragged. Naturally, rope is in the neck. Pulled, dragged. Death before even reaching. the warfield. Unit of life is responsibility. Based on the responsibility you cognize, powers are manifested in you. Understand? Not the cheating. In responsibility also you have an inner image responsibility separate, outer image responsibility separate. Outer image responsibilities, everyone should become Sadashivatva. Inner image responsibility, let's have a big beach house and vacation house and sleep. Taking rest is a preventive method to stop being affected by the disease of chronic fatigue. So before the tiredness disease attacks me, let me take preventive measurement of taking rest. Why are you sleeping all day? Tiredness disease may come to me. What will happen? Let me take rest and stop tiredness coming to me. Tongue filled with His name and nose filled with His smell, skin filled with His hug. Emotions filled with emotions. Nyasa means purifying. That is why Anganyasa, Karanyasa. Sannyasa means purifying everything. Sarvanyasa is sannyasa. You invoke the sacred sounds to purify the kara and anga, hands and parts of your body. You need to invoke the divine itself to purify everything. Your will filled with His responsibility. Third eye filled with His vision. Two eyes filled with His vision. Third eye filled with His vision. Two eyes filled with His vision. Third eye filled with His vision.
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda.
Yes. Now, after this video and these very profound revelations from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism on this topic of creating a new leadership consciousness, let us now proceed into an internalization exercise and make this cognitive shift happen in us and make sure that whatever we have learned becomes a reality in our life. So I invite all of you now to take your pen and paper, and we'll be guiding you through a few steps, and we'll be looking deeper into understanding what our cognition of leadership is and what impossibility we face in manifesting it and how to go beyond that. So the first step in this exercise is going to be to pen down and share what, according to you, is absolutely mandatory to be a leader and to express leadership effectively. So in this step, whatever right or wrong, whatever cognition you have, it could be that you feel that to be a leader, you need to be able to work with people, attract people, take large responsibilities, whatever your current understanding is. We're going to start by penning it down in details. And once that is done, we'll be looking in and seeing what impossibilities are stopping you from manifesting these qualities. So we can start now. All of you can pick up your pen and paper and start writing. And we'll be projecting the slides for you all. And of course, if you need any guidance or if you want to share anything, if you have any clicks or doubts, you can do so in the Zoom chat, or even if you're watching us on YouTube, you can do it in the YouTube chat, and we will be responding to all the comments.
Yes, whenever we are manifesting powerful cognitions, it is one of the great opportunities to share the powerful cognitions. As the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism said, when he is talking to us, he is talking to each and everyone individually. So the powerful cognitions that we manifest will be different from person to person. So when we all share our powerful cognitions that we manifested, we have the Vakya-sadas, the exchange of the higher truths. So as you are penning down, just share the powerful cognitions and insights you received into leadership consciousness, and let us enter into this internalization exercise.
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Now, moving on to the last phase of this exercise. Now, declare to manifest these qualities from now onwards and start expressing them in your life. So, as you understood by now, for completion and for change to happen, we need to make the conscious decision and deciding how we want to live. Making a conscious will and bringing a lot of clarity about what we want, or I should say, how we want to be, what inner space we want to have. And it is this conscious decision, this powerful intention that washes away the past and makes all incompletions redundant, and which ultimately leads us to manifesting the reality that we want, and in this case, succeed in manifesting leadership consciousness. So you can now all move on to this last phase of the exercise and declare to manifest these qualities from now onwards and start expressing them in your life. We'll be showing the slide for you all. And if you are still writing, if you are still in the previous phases of the exercise, now it's time and we will be moving on.
You can also, when you make the declaration, you can make the declaration to your team members, which are your family members, your loved ones, your colleagues. Tell them that now you want to implement these qualities. You want to manifest the qualities as a part of you, and let them point out where you're not aligned to it. When you're making a declaration, if you actually voice it out, you will always be tested whether you are actually going to manifest it. So if you really want to implement it in your life, if you want to make the change happen, it is good to communicate your declaration. This way you are really going to be held accountable for this manifestation. Yes, if you want to share the powerful cognitions that you have received from this session, the attributes that you feel a leader has to manifest in order to have the leadership consciousness, you can share it in the chat. For now, let us get ready for the next segment, as we are going to learn how responsibility is required for the leadership consciousness, how it is essential for the leadership consciousness. We're going to watch another video with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So please settle down in a space of intense listening with the head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Let us now listen to the revelations from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
Listen. Work not done plus valid reason is not equivalent to work done. Work not done plus valid reason is not equivalent to work done. Work done is only equivalent to work done. Anything else is not equivalent to work done. There are some people who work. The only thing they know how to manipulate the boss. That's all. How to answer the boss. how to manipulate the boss, how to stop the boss pushing him, that's all. With that only one thing, they spend their whole life and retire also. Of course, the day they join the work and the day they learn this art of not allowing anybody to make them feel responsible, they are retired. Retirement does not happen. It is not decided based on the day you stop going to the office. It is based on the day you stop taking responsibility. You become responsible to make everyone responsible. Listen, there are some category who don't take responsibility even for the actions they do or they are supposed to do, even for their own existence, because the actions they did not visualize the results are going to come this way. They don't take responsibility even for their own actions. Second, there are few people who take responsibility for their action. People who don't take responsibility even for their own action remain as slave forever. People who take responsibility for their action live as human beings, a middle class life, one house, one car, one wife, 2 kids, maybe one affair somewhere. A middle class life. Life lived as mediocre, middle level is not going to be fulfilling. There is another one class. People who take responsibility even for others' actions. When you take responsibility even for others' actions, others' irresponsibility, you become leader. Even if you are not reason for certain happening, if it is affecting you, only if you take the responsibility you will solve it. I'll tell you from my own experience. Whatever may be disturbing you and your life's mission, even if you are not reason, you are responsible. Listen. Being a reason is different. Being responsible is different. Many times, even if you are not directly reason, only when you take the responsibility, it is solved. Leaders are created with a DNA of responsibility. Responsibility is the software for leaders' inner space. Understand, only after Ishwaratva is achieved and clutching is possible. When you sit with the cognition, you are responsible for everything. You have the intuition to do the right actions in future, and you complete your past. The beauty is you realize the Ishwaratva is your very nature. Constantly the Ishwaratva, being leader, the leadership consciousness is your very inner space. When you feel leadership consciousness, Ishwaratva in your inner space, life becomes miraculous. That is what I call completion with you and the world. Only then you can sit unclutched in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. When you feel you are responsible for everything, you will start looking into the truth. You will start looking into the solution. You will start seeing the possibility for the solution. But only when you take the responsibility, you find the solution. I tell you, in every situation, take responsibility. You will have the leadership consciousness happening through you. I tell you, when you take responsibility, the leadership consciousness starts oozing out. When you take responsibility, you are in the space of achieving it, doing it. When you are in the space of responsibility, your verbalization, visualization, inner space, everything supports you. Whole universe supports you, because universe experiences its fulfillment through the cognitions which feels responsible. When you don't feel responsible, you are dropped in the ocean. When you feel responsible, you are ocean in the drop. Now I can see how the leadership consciousness expresses. When you take responsibility, listen. Even if you take one step towards the responsibility, Cosmos takes 1,000 steps taking responsibility for you. When you take the responsibility, the cosmic hologram opens in you. Please understand the principle of hologram. When you see the whole, you will see an image. When you go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, even the smallest bit will be the same image. When you see the whole sheet, it will be the same image. When you go into, dissect, you will see the same image till the end. Macrocosm is in microcosm, microcosm is in macrocosm, is hologram. Cosmos is built on the structure of hologram. You are the microcosmic hologram of the macrocosmic diagram. The microcosmic hologram is awakened the moment you take the responsibility. Feel responsible. After you feel responsible for everything, the disciplehood happens in you is trustworthy disciplehood. Till you feel you are responsible for everything, any decision you make, even if you feel you are surrendering, it can't be trusted. You are dangerous. You may be falling at the feet just to pull the feet, pull the leg, not to worship. Not just for your job, wealth, and family. When you feel responsible for whatever is happening with your knowledge, you become man. When you feel responsible for whatever is happening beyond your knowledge, you become God. When you feel responsible even for the avyakta, unmanifested, you become God. Achieving divinity means feeling responsible, feeling constantly responsible. Responsibility changes the way you think. It changes the way you perceive. It changes the way you feel. It changes the way you are. Responsibility changes everything. The way you internalize life. Responsibility changes the way you internalize life. You start internalizing with the idea of solving. Biggest question we have now in our mind, how can I be responsible? Everything happening around me, I can be held responsible what is happening inside me. How can I be held responsible for what is happening outside me? For example, if an accident happens in my life, how can I be responsible? Person who does not feel responsible even for his actions is an animal, lives in a very low consciousness. Person who feels responsible for his actions is a human being, lives in a middle level consciousness. Person who takes responsibility even for others' actions is divine, lives in leadership consciousness, Ishwaratva. Sometime you may not be reason for some happenings, but if it is affecting your life, you are responsible for that happenings. Just because you are not reason as per your logic, you can't say you are not responsible in truth. You may think, how can you be responsible? You need to know, unless you take responsibility, neither you are going to improve the situation nor going to expand in the inner space. Vivekananda says very beautifully, take responsibility. More and more your shoulders will become stronger and stronger. In any field, freedom is the basic condition for growth. Responsibility brings the experience of freedom. With responsibility, your consciousness expands. He lives in the space of leadership consciousness, Ishvara. Ishvara. Every one of us are greedy for powers leaders have, powers God's higher souls have, but unfortunately, no one wants to take the responsibility for it. I tell you, world has abundance. Neither the wealth nor the extraordinary powers are restricted when you take responsibility, when you start becoming responsible. Powers, wealth, spiritual powers, all the auspicious things starts expressing through you intensely. Let me define responsibility. Responding to the world from the best possibility is responsibility. Responding to you and to the world from the best possibility is responsibility. Responsibility not only awakens leadership qualities in you, it awakens leadership consciousness in you. Qualities are different, consciousness is different. In the corporate life, in the outer world, if you are taking responsibility for some position, post, you may express leadership qualities. But when you take responsibility for everything happening in and around you, you express leadership consciousness. When you expand your commitments and the responsibilities you hold in your being for yourself goes on expanding and expressing all the possibilities. Either you react or respond. You only have two ways of relating with the world. If you feel you are not responsible, you react. If you feel you are responsible, you respond. When all your actions are responding, you are a karma yogi. No karma binds you. You are living in completion, expressing completion. When you feel you are not responsible, you react. Reacting puts you in bondage. Reacting keeps you in incompletion. Only when you express all the possibilities out of liberation cognition, Jivan Mukta Sambhavana, you are living your life. Life is lived when Jivan Mukta Sambhavana becomes your lifestyle. The space of possibility, space of leadership, I tell you, nothing else is required for you to be a leader. Just leadership consciousness is enough. When Vivekananda walked length and breadth of India, he did not have anything other than leadership consciousness in his life. But wherever he went, kings washed his feet, gave their own thrones for him to sit, received his blessings, guidance, requested for his spiritual support. Leadership consciousness is independent, intelligent, cannot be hidden from others. Once you have it, whole world will know you have it. Simply, world listens to you. You do not need any power, political strength, infrastructure for the world to know you are a leader. Even if you walk in the street, you will stand tall, man among men. And the world will respect you. It is leadership consciousness which brings not just success, fulfillment in you. I tell you, I have seen thousands of politicians who are having power without having the state of leadership consciousness. It is responsibility makes you realize all possibility. When you do not carry the consciousness of leader, you are bound by the powers of the leader, even if you get it, and you will bind the people who come under you, accepting you as leader. See, first and foremost truth. You have human body. You can believe you are given or you created. Anything is okay. You have human body to taste ultimate superconsciousness. Superconsciousness as a state of pure unclutching, completion. Superconsciousness as a state, pure state of completion. Unclutching, complete completion. Same superconscious operating space. Understand? Superconscious state, operating space. That means completion with others. Not only completion with others can be considered as a being neutral state, neither negative nor positive. Enriching others, where your consciousness oozes out and involves itself with others' life. Understand? Only when your consciousness involves with others' life, you manifest Ishwaratva. The Ishwaratva starts manifesting. The space where you lead. Understand, everyone wants to be a leader. Really, everyone is interested. They want to be a leader. They want to help humanity. They want to show humanity how life should be.
Yes. Understand? Leadership expresses if you take up more and more responsibility. As the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has always said, responsibilism, yes, he gives responsibility, the level of a religion itself, responsibilism is the expression of leadership consciousness. So, as we have heard directly from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, let us now move on to the next segment, where we are going to dive deeper into the field of leadership. As you understand, many times we feel that leaders are born into the position that they are in. So let us answer this question. Are leaders born or are they created?
Yes. So to start on this topic, and are leaders born or created, and the science of leadership from Hinduism? Hinduism's Vedas and Agamas, the Dharma Shastras, the source scriptures of Hinduism, in every level teach you how to hold the powerful cognitions and manifest leadership consciousness in you. So this is at the core of Hinduism. And your DNA goes through a natural selection process, a certain growth. And this natural selection process, which your DNA goes through, that slow growth, is not a compulsion, or it is not mandatory. It is not fate for you. If your conscious decision, your will persistence decides that you are a leader, that you want to be a leader, then you are going to manifest that. So that always gives a quantum jump to your natural growth and the natural selection process. So here, Swamiji introduces a completely different understanding to leadership than what we have heard so far. It's really about interfering with that natural selection process and the natural growth that we all go through, with a conscious decision to manifest the life that we want. So this capacity to be with ourselves, reflect and make a conscious decision, act upon it to manifest our reality, is the fundamental of leadership. Now, fundamentally, conscious decision to hold the higher level cognitions in you changes even the way your very biology works. This is a very important revelation. It not only changes the way your physiology works, but the very way your biology itself works. The very way your biology works changes whenever you take conscious decision, and especially the conscious decision to hold on to the powerful cognitions. This is why conscious decision to hold powerful cognition matters, and it completely transforms your life and your very body. So there is no aspect of your life which is frozen, which you cannot transform. With conscious decision, you can absolutely rewrite your entire life.
Yes, the more and more we hold on to this powerful cognition that we are Paramashiva, the understanding that we are not this small identity. See, when we are making our decisions based on the surroundings, based on the circumstances, and we say, okay, it was not able for me to manifest this, it was not possible for me because of the circumstances. We act from the human level. And the situations in which we are getting pushed around, since we are not taking a conscious declaration, not manifesting consciously, our natural selection process will be based on the circumstances that surround us. When we take the conscious decision, we drive what we are going to manifest and we hold the will persistence. We are making the conscious mutation, the superconscious mutation. We're driving the natural selection process by the conscious decision. The more and more we hold the powerful cognitions that we are Paramashiva, we are superconscious. Once you decide to use the conscious decision power, you can just alter, change, delete, write anything you want, anything you want. As we learned before that the responsibility is an expression of the leadership consciousness, we understand that we are Paramashiva, we are the source for everything that is manifesting in and around us. Naturally, every situation that we encounter is orchestrated by us. It is a call from the higher self to align to our true nature. So the moment we make the conscious decision, we will simply alter our DNA and manifest the higher powers. A leader is a person who can manifest his conscious decision with will persistence and manifest it as reality in real life by giving a conscious breakthrough to his own DNA through a quantum leap from the normal natural selection process and lead his life. As we have delved into these revelations from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, let us listen to him sharing exactly how to become a leader. We're going to enter into this short video after just a short break, requesting everyone to stay tuned. Just going to take a few moments. We're facing some technical issues, but we will be right back. Yes, we're completing with all the participants for the interruption. Let us now listen to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism as he reveals exactly how to become a leader. You're going to enter this jnana. Please sit with the head, neck, and spine in a straight line, in a space of intense listening and restful awareness, as we are now going to receive the revelations from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि पराशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, samajis, satsangis, Srimahans, Mahants, Tanedar, Kotari, visitors, viewers, sitting with us all over the world through Nithyananda TV and two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Dikshas. So I welcome all of you with my love and respects. Subject for today's webinar: can leaders be created or are they born? Listen, both. Let me define leader. Leader is a person who can manifest his conscious decision with the will persistence and manifest it as reality in the real life by giving a conscious breakthrough to his own DNA through quantum leap from the normal natural selection process and lead his life is a leader. Let me repeat. Your DNA goes through a natural selection process called growth. Leader is a person who can use his conscious decision power, will persistence, and give a breakthrough to the slow growth natural selection process, a quantum leap, manifest what he wants as a reality in his life. Is a leader. If your conscious decision, will persistence decides you are a leader, you want to be a leader, you are going to manifest. What do you want? I tell you that always gives a quantum jump to your natural growth. Natural selection process. I really want all of you to understand. I really want all of you to understand the natural selection process which your DNA goes through. That slow growth is not compulsion or mandation or fate of you. Understand? Till you use the conscious decision power, it can be fate. once you decide to use the conscious decision power, you can just alter, change, delete, rewrite anything you want. Anything you want. Fundamentally, conscious decision to hold the higher level cognitions in you changes the very way your biology works. Please listen. Not just the way your physiology works, the very way your biology works. Biology is completely different from physiology. The very way your biology works changes by the power of conscious decision. Conscious decision to hold powerful cognition. Conscious decision to hold powerful cognition matters. More and more you hold the powerful cognitions, you are Paramashiva. You are superconsciousness. Do not hold the cognition, you are not the body. That is stupidity. Listen, one of the biggest false propaganda. If you start holding the idea you are not the body, you are not the mind, you will get enlightened. No. Only if you hold the powerful cognition, you are consciousness, you will become enlightened. If you feel you are not the body, you are not the mind, you will fall into depression. Then what else? You need to be affirmative in the space of Purna, not just emptying in the path of Shunya. Listen, emptying in the path of Shunya is not ultimate. Affirming in the path of Purna. People who want to exploit you by keeping you as a slave forever teach you to hold the cognition you are not the body, you are not the mind. Be very clear. I am not saying you are body or I am not saying you are mind. But don't hold the cognition you are not the body, you are not the mind. Hold the cognition you are pure consciousness. Automatically you are not the body, you are not the mind will happen in you as a side effect. Fundamentally, you will experience your body also, mind also, but you are not bound by any of it. This dilution, stupidity has destroyed humanity too much. Dilution, stupidity has destroyed humanity too much. Too much. That's a too much. You need to know the powerful cognitions you hold are like a nectar. If you hold the wrong, it will become poison. Every Upanishadic truth is a powerful cognition. If you hold the powerful cognition, you are Paramashiva. Ultimate oneness space where you are free from everything, completely unclutched. Manifesting Mahatattva, Mahatattva, manifesting macrocosm. Universe comes out of you, lives in you, relaxes in you. Universe comes out of you, rests in you, relaxes in you. Hold the truth. Hold the truth of enlightenment. Hold the truth of enlightenment. Hold the experience of powerful cognitions in your being. I tell you, when you hold the powerful cognition in your being, I am Paramashiva, use that consciously and break your tiredness, boredom, sadness, depression, blind spots, reasonless guilt, reasonless feeling low, all this stupidity, you break. You give a breakthrough. Give a quantum jump to your DNA from the natural selection growth rate. I'll call natural selection growth rate as atheistic, materialistic growth rate. AM growth rate. Conscious decision giving breakthrough and quantum leap to your DNA. I'll call it as PM growth rate, Paramashivoham growth rate. Leaders are born sometime, made many times. Your conscious breakthrough capability is powerful enough to have the life you wanted manifested in you. It is capable of giving a superconscious breakthrough. Understand our Vedas and Agamas, Dharmashastras. In every level, they teach you how to hold the powerful cognition and manifest leadership consciousness in you. You should know Advaita is not something like a remote possibility you will practice later on. No. It is as simple as having a morning breakfast. You can get enlightened by holding the powerful cognition before your next breakfast. How the death is possible every minute, enlightenment is possible every minute. Enlightenment is the purpose of life, and listen carefully. He is such a good person, good being. Real non-violence comes by powerful cognition. I want all of you to hold on to that powerful cognition. You are Paramashiva. Even with you, behave as Paramashiva. Even when you are alone in your bedroom, talk to you as Paramashiva. Behave with yourself as Paramashiva. Demand yourself to be Paramashiva. You will be so integrated to His principles, His vibration. Cosmos will feel so good about you. you will feel so good about cosmos. That is what I call leadership quality. Feeling so good about you and the world and life and everything is leadership. You will feel Brahmanyam Bahuputratam. I am the favorite chosen one of the cosmos. Brahmanyam Bahuputratam. I am the favorite chosen one of the cosmos. I tell you. Feeling that is what I call leadership quality that can happen just by holding on to the truth. You are Paramashiva. Essence of today's satsang, you are Paramashiva. So with this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhatvaita Saivam. Paramashivoham, the eternal bliss. Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
Yes. As we learn from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, how leadership simply makes your life joyful, blissful, expressing Brahmanyan Bahuputratam, the principle that you are the favorite inheritor, the favorite chosen one of the cosmos. When you take responsibility, what is happening inside and around you, you will feel that life is such a joy. You don't take the responsibility and you feel that everything life throws at you is a burden. Simply you will struggle in everything that you pick up. But the moment you act from the leadership consciousness, you are simply manifesting the life the way you want it.
Yes. Now, let us look into deeper revelation. Becoming Ishwar, the Lord of your own life, is the basic necessity for each human being. You need to become the Lord of your life and you need to raise your consciousness. This is the very purpose of life itself. When your consciousness raises, then automatically you become the leader of your life, the Lord of your life, or you become God for yourself, the Ishwar for your life. If you hold a powerful cognition that you are Paramashiva, the ultimate oneness space where you are free and completely unclutched, manifesting the Mahatattva, the macrocosm, the universe comes out of you, lives in you, and relaxes in you. So people who want to exploit you forever teach you to hold the cognition that you are not the body, you are not the mind. But in reality, it's not that you are not the body or the mind, but don't hold the cognition that you are not the body, you are not the mind. Hold the cognition that you are the pure consciousness. This is the right cognition that you need to be holding on to. Automatically, you are not the body, you are not the mind will happen in you as a side effect, but that cannot be the cognition that you primarily hold on to. If you feel you are not the body, you are not the mind, you will fall into depression. So this is not a powerful cognition which is going to raise your consciousness. It will only lead you to negativity and depression. Only if you hold a powerful cognition that you are consciousness, you will become superconsciously mutated. You will experience the superconscious mutation.
Yes. Fundamentally, you will experience you are body also, mind also, but you are not bound by any of it. You need to be affirmative in the space of Purna, not just emptying in the path of shunya. Emptying in the path of shunya is not the ultimate. Affirming in the path of purna is experiencing yourself as the everythingness, experiencing yourself in the fullness of everything that is existing, which is the supreme consciousness itself, the foundation for everything that exists, and the unmanifest beyond. Now, the process of unclutching can directly upgrade your very consciousness, raising your inner space, becoming more and more authentic. Hundreds of good side effects happen. You become healthy, wealthy, you become a leader, you become more intelligent, more balanced. Thousands of things happen in you as a side effect of upgrading your consciousness. This one process, unclutching, is enough. It is self-sufficient for whether you are a beginner or professional seeker or about to get enlightened. If you have problems related to your health, unclutch. If you have problems related to your wealth, unclutch. If you have problems related to your mind and mental health, unclutch. If you have problems related to your relationships, unclutch. If you have problems related to your consciousness, again, the solution is to unclutch.
You should unclutch from absolutely everything, from outer problems, outer world identities, from thoughts springing inside you, from emotions of pain or pleasure, unclutching from inner world identities, from your biomemory, from your very body itself, from the idea of time, from the idea of I. Unclutching is the technique that should be applied for every single thing. You can practice it literally throughout the day. Anytime you remember to center yourself back into this pure space of consciousness inside. Now, let's take a few minutes and pen down the outer world problems and difficulties related to name and fame or money. And it could be, I should be respected, my team should listen to me, or will the team deliver the work that I am supposed to be doing? You can pen down all these outer world problems and difficulties related to name and fame or money.
Yes, let's take a few moments and enter into this exercise. Yes, whatever you have written down, let us now enter into a small unclutching exercise. Unclutch. If you unclutch, you will not lose the money. You will not lose the name and fame. No, you will lose the problems, the supplications, and the stress created in you because of money, because of name and fame. So whatever you have written down, just sit, close your eyes, and decide whatever pops up in your inner space. Witness it. Don't try to suppress anything, just witness it. But don't engage with it. Don't entertain it. The thought arises. Just witness it and let it pass by. Don't hold on to it. Don't add to it. Don't follow the thought. Just witness it showing up and witness it disappearing also. Let us unclutch from the outer world problems that we have penned down. Sit and just breathe calmly as you witness the gap between your thoughts getting bigger. Just sit. Yes. Now slowly settle down as we have just received a glimpse of the unclutched space. Let us all decide and make the declaration to enter into the deeper levels of unclutching. Just a few days ago, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism revealed that unclutching, if you practice it every day, can lead to any of the great spiritual achievements. It is the only technique which is required. So let us all decide to do the unclutching intensity every day in the morning and in the evening before going to sleep. See, the first thing that appears in our mind in the morning is the last thought that we had in the night before. So while we digest what we experienced throughout the night, let us support our spiritual growth by doing the unclutching before going to sleep, already consciously manifesting the superconscious breakthrough even while we sleep. We're going to share a video of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism on the various layers of unclutching, which we have briefly covered in this session. The 9 layers, which can directly lead you to the ultimate enlightenment. But for now, we are going to conclude this day of Paramashivoham Level-2. We want to thank all the participants for joining, participating, sharing, and just imbibing the great teachings from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism along with us. And we are looking forward to seeing you all again tomorrow for yet another powerful day of Paramashivoham Level-2. With this, let us conclude this day with a Purna mantra. Sit straight with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of the heart center. Close your eyes. Visualize Swamiji as we chant the Purna mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Datsat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukar Paramastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you all. Nithyanandam.
Nithyananda, we are on a mission to revive the Enlightenment civilization.
If you resonate with our message and want to be part of us, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click the bell icon.